Okay, I got one of the flippers rebuilt, and now we're going to do the second one together. So we got all new plunger, sleeves, stopper, and a stroke switch, and then there's a grommet in here. And we're going to do this one right here. So the first thing we're going to do is remove these Allen nuts. I mean the set screws in here. There's another one around the side here. Go ahead and remove those, and we'll pull the flipper shaft out, and we'll start and do that. There you go. I got the flipper pad off, and there's actually, because this game has a layer of acrylic on the play field, there's actually a spacer right here, which is normally not there, so be careful not to lose that. Alright, the next thing I usually do is remove this coil by removing these screws back here. Can't see that, sorry. This is also a good time to inspect your wiring. So, do is I pull this off, take the stopper out. I leave the sleeve in there for now. Leave the sleeve in there so I know which way it goes. And then there's also a spring on the end there too, so we'll take that out. Alrighty. So, should be able to pull this out like that. And remove the plunger. We'll replace this, and we're going to replace this housing here too, this bushing. So I usually start with this. Take a nut. Sometimes there's nuts on the back. Be careful of that. There's older ones that there is not, but on the newer games there will be a nut on the back. So if you try taking this off like this, it'll snap it. Off. Okay. Okay, I got the new one. I've actually widened the holes a little bit. They're a little too precise. So we're gonna put the new one in there. It's pretty good. I'm gonna kind of thread these through there. Going to kind of start each one, make sure they're all threading properly. Let's see, it's not catching. Okay. Next we'll replace this little bushing right here. It's nylon bushing. Pop it out. There is a wrong way and a right way. The side with the bigger lip goes towards the coil. So sure you do that. It helps if you have two hands. Do that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got that, this. We have our coil hanging for now. Kind of put this somewhere else. All right, now we're going to remove this main EOS switch here. Let's see how these are to get off. They're not very loose. Of course, this is going to be in the way, isn't it? We may have to lower this playfield here to get to it. It's be the easiest way. Didn't hit the camera? No. Alright, that makes life easier. And so this is where you get to have a big mess. Oops. I'm going to separate the primary switch stack, which is kind of falling apart. Replace it with a new one. We're just going to clean this other one. For some reason this kit doesn't have one. Probably because it's not that necessary. So we'll clean it anyway. This is actually the wrong switch anyway. Someone put too thick of a spacer here. We're just going to kind of gap it and see. Everything looks pretty good. I do have a couple extra spacers. Let's tighten this up real good. Boy, this coil is looking kind of hokey. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer these wires to the new switch. Give some space in there. Keep in mind that this the one with the heat shrink here needs to go here to separate the two. And I get my soldering gun. Okay, we're going to carefully remove our old switch. Try to fling solder everywhere. I almost think maybe we should shut this thing. going to tin up our new switch blades. Crazy enough, anyway. I haven't done one of these in forever. Alright, we're going to carefully take the one that has our heat shrink tubing on it already, and we're going to use that wire right here. Take our other wire. Actually, this one's kind of hooked. That was some new solder. There you go. So we got that going. Now we to install our new plunger, sleeve, and stopping plate. Remembering which way goes in this way, we're going to put the thick end this way and the skinny end this way. Maybe if it goes into its hole, what is going on here? Stubborn. We got a brand new flipper sleeve. I'm going to pull out our old flipper sleeve. Our new flipper sleeve. If you can't get this flipper sleeve out, that means your coil heated up too much and you should replace the coil. So keep that in mind. Luckily for us, that did not happen. Put our spring. And then the coil sleeve should go all the way through this bracket here. And this should move relatively freely, like so. And then we got our stopper. We put that back here. So you'll have to push this together tightly. You can't really see that. You'll have to push this together tightly and put those screws in. See, we got to make sure that we have a good. This is nice and free. This plunger needs to be real smooth. So that's how we want to tighten it down. It's kind of a tricky part here. Almost got a soldering iron on my head. You guys can't really see this, but awesome. Nice and loose. Great. Whew. Almost done. If this sticks ever so slightly, it's going to stick. So next thing's next. We're going to take this spring off. In your kit, there's a left and right version of these, so make sure you grab the right one or you're going to give yourself a bad headache. And I also removed this this little insulator here, and we'll put that on the new one just to be safe. Okay, we're going to take our cleaned up flipper bat with the spacer, and we'll put that through the hole. So, maybe, what's going Okay. Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. We're going to take this piece here, put it on, and we might have to loosen up these threads. Or not. Is it really that goofy? And what we're going to do is we're going to tighten it ever so slightly. So it just starts catching the flipper. So we can still turn the flipper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around to the other side and make sure that right now the flipper is in its home position. So we want to make sure that the flipper bat is aligned correctly. So I'm going to look around the other side. I can't show you that, but we're going to look around. I think that's pretty good. Normally close switch, and then this one is a normally open. So this one will close and that one will be open. That's pretty good. You want to inspect these end of stroke switches real good because it's going to give you a lot of headaches. This is not set correctly. And then the last thing we'll put on is the spring. I'm going to double check to make sure none of these connections are touching anywhere. Our switch stack is good. Lost the screwdriver somewhere. There we go. Okey-doke. Let's give her a test. Well, there we go. We got our nice new flipper bats installed. Seems like it's okay. Cool. There you go. Okay, we got it all back together. We got the LEDs installed. Right now I am reflowing solder on all the headers. I've done the driver board. This is a new MPU board. Someone just did the sound board. So I have the auxiliary lamp driver and the regular lamp driver board. And I also reflowed solder on the two auxiliary lamp controllers down here. And the power board that's on the bottom. So right now I'm in the process, mackerel, making a mess. I'm in the process of doing this auxiliary lamp driver and just reflowing all the headers one by one. I found a lot of cold solder joints. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll come back. Well, there we go. Got all the LEDs in. Looks pretty good. You can almost make that
got saved. Oh,
how the hell I like that thing?
oh man.
I got 16 Elektra units too. See, you can shoot that ramp and hit that bonus multiplier.
Yeah.
It's a little too much going this way now.
Yeah.
Get an extra. Go down here. Got 30 seconds down there. Dude, I got the high score. I don't even want to sell this game, dude. Oh, come on. I'm gonna pump up this side.
Alright. What's that?
It's gonna happen.
Did you hit the glass?
It's gonna close this one. It's pretty fair.
Oh yeah.
It's hobbling there. So you gotta hit these blue targets, and that gives you 2 Elektra units, and that's these. And then when these are flashing, those give you 2 Elektra units, and when this is flashing, you get 10. And that's how much time you have in the lower playfield. It'll rack up huge bonus. Right now I got the two locks lit, like right here. No ball save in this game.